Vote or die. Vote or die. It's been motherfucking 20 years since those paid black folks been saying the same shit. And what do statistics tell us? It tell us the more we vote, at least in the last 30 years, the more we vote, the less we get. So why are we voting? You tell me. In the 60s, when we voted in the 1960s, our wages increased. When we voted in the 80s and 90s, 2000 and 2010s, our wages decreased. So why the vote? Now let's look at who we voted for, who black folks voted for the past 25 years. We voted for Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton did a 3 strikes rule. He locked up a whole lot of black folks over selling weed and illegal substances. He locked those young black men up who was just trying to make some money, locked them up for life. We voting for, who else did we vote for? Okay, you got Clinton, then you had Bush, then you had Bush. Then once Bush took everything to the bottom of the bottom, you know what? Only time a black person could get into a white person's space, it has to be at the moment when that space is at the bottom of the bottom, and the only person to get them out is a black person. And during that time, black folks came out in caravans, in lines, and voted for Hussein Obama. We voted the first black president, so-called black president, into office. And what happened? What happened? They don't like to say this, but what happened? Black folks lost the majority of their wealth. And 15 years later, they have not recovered. So your first black president you put in office looked over your needs, your wants, and your desires. Looked over you and you put them in there and said, fuck y'all, I'm doing this. And the outcome 15 years later, we in a worse position before he was elected in the office. And there you go. You see, do you see what voting get to you? Hold on. Then they say, vote for Trump. And what did Trump do? Trump focused on that stock market and pushed that stock market through the roof. And the smart black folks who was listening to me, I kept on saying, invest in the stock market, own something. If you're buying Nike, you might as well own it. If you're buying Gucci, you might as well own it. If you're buying Hennessy, you might as well own it. If you're buying Toyota, you might as well own it. And they did not listen. 4 years later, those stocks done double in price. You could have, if you put $100, it'd be worth $200. So imagine if you put $20,000 on that thing, what would happen? But no. They did not want to listen. They did not. They did not. A nigga won't trust a nigga, but a nigga will trust a white person in a minute. I ain't saying who color, who I am. I may sound like this, but you don't know because you don't see no face. Gary Owens taught me that. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga ain't gonna trust no nigga. They're gonna trust the white folks. And look at what you at. You in the same predicament they put you at. That's what you want. That's what you want. But you know what? What happened in the past, that's in the past. We could change what happened today and affect the future. So guys, start owning something. Start getting into that stock market. Start getting some businesses. Quit selling all those damn soaps and lotions and fragrances. Start doing some industrial businesses. Build some houses. Maintain some houses. Service some houses. Use technology to sell some houses. That's what we need to go in. But keep it moving. This is no black gossip. Everything we say here is the truth, and that's how it's going to be. Make sure you hit that like button and stay tuned to the next episode.